Hey there, how you doing? Nice to see you. You know, I love the way you've done your eyebrows today. Let me just, oh yeah, they're just so crisp. Yeah, great job. Love it, love it. Today I have taken on an absurd baking challenge, and we're gonna see how much of it I could actually accomplish. I'm gonna be baking about 50 items over the course of 48 hours, so wish me luck. I have this beanie on as a sort of hairnet sort of thing because my hair just does not all go into a ponytail right now and it looks kind of ridiculous. Did I take that photo just to embarrass myself on the internet? Maybe. But anyway, I've got this adorable Ace hat that was a gift from a good friend of mine. So actually I have a jacket that goes with it. So the hat and the jacket were made by separate people, but look how well they work together. Yeah, people are great. Anyway, whether you're new here or we already know each other, aloha, and let's get started. Oh, if you see me put anything directly on the counter, don't worry. I cleaned it this morning, just an extra clean to make sure that it's like as clean as can be for this whole project because I need the counter. I need the counter space. That's not why. And also, I clean my countertops with dish soap just so that I can very comfortably use them for food and not worry about like chemicals or anything. So the countertops are clean, I promise.
Why is that a 3/4 cup? Why don't I just have a whole cup? Why is that a thing? Why do I not have a whole cup? I don't have a whole cup. I have up to 3/4. Why? Don't you just love when you have to resort to rubber gloves because you can't physically open the jar you're using? There we go. But it works. It works. I understand that baking is a science, but you know, a couple drops of extra water are not going to destroy your bagels. I hope. I think I used the whisk a bit too long. It doesn't look like it wants to come off, does it? Alright! We have a relatively clean whisk again!
Yeah! Woo! I have all my ingredients now. Of course, mistake number one was planning this with 2 days notice. And given the quantity of things that I'm baking, it was not cheap. Let's just say that. I am still waiting on a couple of tools like a tube pan and a baking stone. So hopefully they get here by tomorrow like they're supposed to.
Okay. So my stand mixer sounded like it was breaking itself, and that apparently is to be expected with this particular bagel recipe because this makes a stiffer dough than the previous bagel recipe I've tried, and technically that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have a stiff dough. So I have to take this out and knead it by hand now. Hopefully I don't injure myself because my body just gets messed up really quickly. this dough. I can understand why some bagel makers have resorted to kneading with their feet. Almost looks like an anatomical heart. Don't you just love when you can hear your shoulder crunch? Went to start on the pretzel recipe and picked up the cup I used to measure out the bread flour for the bagels. I needed 6 cups for the bagels, so I grabbed what I thought was a half cup measure and used that 12 times, right? Half cup, 12 times, that's 6. I look at the cup just now. What's that say? I also apparently left an entire teaspoon of yeast out of the bagel recipe. So, I'm gonna have to go back and add some stuff to this bagel dough. No wonder it was so freaking stiff.
So the rugula dough is really sticky. And it says to like form a disc and then wrap it in saran wrap, right? But I decided to try picking it up with the saran wrap and then forming a disc, which it doesn't really get disc-like, but that's okay. It definitely, picking it up with the saran wrap definitely keeps things cleaner, which I like. Okay, I am just over 2 hours in and my feet are killing me already, so I need to go take a break. I have put on my sneakers and pulled out my step stool because although I don't normally wear shoes indoors and I don't usually use my step stool as a seat, I'm not gonna make it through this if I'm on my feet barefoot this whole time. So trying to protect my arches with some support and protect my feet in general by sitting. Tiny whisk, because I love Babish and it was a gift. I just washed my microplane and I need to use it again for the same thing. So it looks like I just cut myself on the box of butter I just opened because the style of cut doesn't fit anything else I was just doing, like, I don't know, microplaning. And I can't think of anything else that would have cut me. So, cardboard is my nemesis. Whoa. Look at the air bubbles. They're so good. Air bubbles. Air bubbles.